In this intro video, in the last intro video, I introduced myself and I said I'm gonna talk about so many subjects. The first subject I would like to talk today is about the galactic confederation mothership and the command structure connecting stations of the mothership, because we need to go straight to the disclosure, which it's gonna be placed this year. I think it's gonna happen this year, I'm sure, 100%. So I'd rather to start to explain what is the orbital common structure and the galactic confederation of light. The orbit command structure, we want to talk here about the mothership and Neptun Station. The mothership above Earth, now stationed, according to the EKGB file, the primary command, hub for Earth related operation is a massive mothership stationed in geostationary orbit, described as a mobile command citadel. This vessel serves as the diplomatic and operational headquarters for the coalition. It houses personnel from multi-species, maintains a fleet of smaller scout and transport craft, and act as neutral ground for negotiation concerning Earth's sovereignty and the planet's biosphere. The Neptun Station, further out in the solar system, the file described a permanent, and the contactees and the starseed, they describe it as a permanent installation on or in orbit around Neptune. This station functions as a logical depot and security outpost. Neptune's distance from the Sun provides a strategic advantage for deep space monitoring, serving as gateway for incoming vessels from other star systems before they approach the inner planets. The station also acts as a secondary command center of conflict. In case of a conflict, ensuring that the coalition's operations are not slowly reliant on the Earth orbit mothership. But who control those motherships? Let's introduce you to the Commander Heinck, his leadership and role. But there is so many commanders. There is Commander Heinck, there is Commander Heineck, there is Commander Arnold. There is so many commanders, but let's talk today about Commander Heinck and his leadership and role. At the helm of the Earth orbit mothership is Commander Heinck. The contactees and the EKGB files and the star seeds, they open contact with him always, and they introduce and describe Commander Heinck as a senior military or security officer within the coalition, entrusted with managing the day-to-day interaction between the extraterrestrial presence and Earth. His role includes three major things. First, he enforces non-interference protocols unless conditions need intervention. And second, he has the coordination with other species to ensure their activities do not do not destabilize Earth's social or ecological system. Third, he's the liaison between the human contacts, both official and unofficial, to facilitate gradual disclosure. The file often depict Hank as pragmatic, disciplined, operating under a mandate to prevent open conflict among the 105 species themselves, while managing the complexity of a planet whose population is largely unaware of the visitors. The nature of interference on Earth often on Earth, after many meetings with planetary beings and life contactees, we can categorize interference into three main types: biological and genetic. We can start by first, biological and genetical. Like some species are documented as having engaged in genetic experimentation or monitoring, citing and stewardship role in human evaluation. This includes the collection of genetic material, like the most important one is the adrenochrome, hybridism, and so on, and in some cases the correction of environmental damage. And secondly, I think the technological and diplomatic. Certain species are described as having shared limited technology with the human governments in exchange for access to resources or for the purpose of overrating and preventing global catastrophes, example, nuclear escalation, and so on. And third, it's psychological and social. A significant portion of interference is reported to be subtle, influencing the tough patterns, cultural development, and spiritual awareness, like teaching through spiritual gurus and starseeds, by evolving spiritual thinking to move from the third density to the fourth and to the fifth density evolution, evolving a conscious raising of vibration and restructuring of consciousness, often characterized by love, unity, and release of fear-based programming, which is the most important. Because the fear is, that's the one they can control us by inducing fears in the mind of people. And then this thing is to prepare humanity for eventual open contact. But not all the interference is portrayed as benevolent. The file note that and the contactees and the abductees among the 105 under the 105 species, there are factions with the competing agendas, ranging from exploitive ambitions, resources, and extraction of territorial ambitions. Command and high role is often cited as essential in mediating these conflicts to prevent other incomers from the other planetary constellation, bad or good one, to manifest on Earth, and also to structure their appearance and presence on Earth. Why implication of a structured extraterrestrial presence is important, in my opinion, because The contactees and the EKGB file are taken as a coherent narrative. They present a model of extraterrestrial contact, that is neither a singular invasion nor a secret utopia, but rather a complex geopolitical or interplanetary scenario. The presence of the mothership near Neptun Station suggests a long-term logical commitment, while the figure of Commandant Hike implies a chain of command and desire for stability rather than chaos. The diversity and interest of the 100+ species to visit Earth in such a framework, like small framework always, Earth becomes not merely a visited planet, but a contested or protected zone within a large galactic community. My conclusion of this one is the EKGB file and the starseed contact offers a detailed account of extraterrestrial presence in our solar system by outlining the roles of the Earth orbit mothership, the Neptun Station, and Commander Hink, present a hierarchical model of oversight involving 105 distinct species. Next video, I want to talk about the Ashtar Command and the contactees and different commanders and the leadership and role. Thank you for listening for this one. Just hit likes,